This is Bookbound, a game about books, stories, and growing your bookstore in a world where time does not make sense. Time does not flow unless the bookstore is open. As soon as the workday ends, either the next begins, or are we living the same day over and over again? Who knows? Weeks pass during conversations with the locals. We are but a page in the bookselling machine. To escape this madness, we must master the book. We must study its pages. We must learn its chapters. We must become one with the book. But most of all, it's about people's love for books and the stories contained within them. Let me know what your favorite book is in the comments. We begin by creating our character and enter our new bookstore. Change item. Yeah. Change direction. Oh, we've got a little backpack. Cute. Accept. Nice. Enter your name. Fergus. Accept. Halloween update. Would you like to play with the spooky season update? Accept. Yes. Okay. All the lights went out. We are introduced to Stefan, a floating book. Mysterious book. Oh, damn. Oh, damn! Where did you go? Question mark. Here he is. Ta-da! Welcome. You must be the new owner of this fine bookstore. Who? What the? Who are you? My name is Stefan, permanent and involuntary resident of this store. He gives us a quick tutorial and I set up our little store with a bookshelf and cash register. There are loads more decorative items we can buy and place, but I leave those alone for now. We have books to sell. Yeah, we order our first books. Let's get two of them, and we've got two of these of Descent. Actually, no. We'll go Snakes and Officers, Amelia Glenn. We only have 2 books available from each genre. We order 2 from non-fiction and 2 from sci-fi. We can only carry 4 books at a time, and each bookshelf only holds 4 books. With this information, we buy another shelf and separate our books by genre. We open our shop for business for the first time. Our first customer enters the store. A customer! Do we have to stay behind the register? Or they just come in and they have a look? Look, we need lights in here. Oh, okay, right. So it's £56. We make our first sale and dole out the correct change. Price, 2 double bonus, final price, customer gave, and then 10 change. Cool. Nice, congratulations on your first book sale. You can track your progression on the genre overview screen. When you sell all books in a genre at least once, you get a special background. Cool. If you feel like not enough people are coming, you can go outside and talk to people and see if they would like to come in. But for now, I bid you farewell. Cool. This person's coming. Oh, they've left trash. Sell book, £6. Nice. Hold to clean. Our customers are also incredibly rude and dump trash in our shop all the time. From time to time, customers will stop and ask for a book. If we have it, we can guide them to the correct shelf and then we'll buy it. The game handily tells you if you have it or not. Turns out, when we are guiding someone to a book, we cannot leave the store, so we cannot order the book they want if we do not already have it, and then go and grab the book from outside and bring it back in for the customer to purchase. Snakes and Officers. No, I just sold the last one, sorry. After our first day, we get a handy little profit loss report. So, purchase the shelves. Sold shelves. Oh yeah, so the purchase price of the books. We made negative £91. Good start. We can then unlock up to 2 new books at the end of each day. We will need to obtain and sell 20 different books from each genre for some of the achievements. Stefan informs us that we can leave the store during the day and advertise the store to customers via a minigame. Now you tell me, actually, it's not that loud, so a miniature phone? Before we do that, we buy some more shelves and order more books. While waiting for the books to arrive, we head left of our store and meet Charlie, a sci-fi fan. Oh, here's somebody. Talk. I finished rereading Project Last Chance again last night. I swear that book gets better every time. Book order has arrived. You ever think about what aliens would actually be like? What if they're just blobs? Like ultra clever, sentient jelly just roaming around in space? Oh yeah, he likes when I talk to him. We chat to him a bit and then go and collect the letter R on the street. Stefan informs us that this is some inspiration which we can use later to write our own books. We can also gain inspiration by making book sales. We place our new books on the shelf but have room for more, so we order more books. Again, we go to chat to Charlie. If AI ever becomes self-aware, do you think it'd want to interact with people, or would it just be disappointed and go off into space and leave us behind? Good question, mate. Philosophy. Alrighty. We place the additional books and open for day 2. The early game is filled with directing customers, making sales, and cleaning trash. Do you have this book, Dear Scent? Yes. Pretty sure it's here. Open shelf. Dear Scent. Wait. Point to shelf. There it is. Wait, did the other person leave? That's rude. Sell book. 7 change. Oh, that gets a bit of inspiration too. That's fun. Stop leaving your trash here. Afternoon rush. Okay. Why are you leaving trash everywhere all the time? Sell book. 17 change. There we go. At least you're finding your own books easier. I head outside to try this advertising minute game. Prevent the bar from dropping. At the same time, don't push too hard. The first attempt was woeful. The customers you bring in through the advertising are not guaranteed to make any purchases. While helping another customer, I discover the most annoying thing customers do in this game. Dropping books. Yeah. Point to shelf. Who grabbed this book and just dropped it on the ground? £8 change. So we made negative $210. Let's unlock this one and then close. Open the genre overview. I have a brief look at the genre overview and upgrades menu. Oh, so you've got to like sell all of them, I think. Wait, there's an upgrades menu. Bookshop size. Expand to left. We can, yeah, you can make the whole place bigger. A self-checkout at £1,000. Yeah, we've got to make some more money. Storage, a coffee machine. Direction sign. Customers automatically find the books they're looking for when they're close to a sign. Yeah, right. Voomba station. I think we definitely want to get the self-checkout first. Collect a D. We do some exploring outside. Okay, we can't go that way any further. Unfortunately, we can't go into any of the other buildings. Can't go in there. Can we talk to random people? People with exclamations. Always loved puzzles as a kid. We start chatting with Brioni. So I love thrillers and mysteries now. Huh. Can we go into the cheese shop? The bakery? No, it doesn't look like it. We can cross the road. Oh, there's more people down here to talk to. We meet Emma and then unlock our first achievement with a duck. How far can we run around? Oh, duck! I found a secret duck! And it's giving me money? Hell yeah! We also meet Richard and Walter. I skipped through both Richard and Walter's first dialogues, which wasn't very completionist of me, so I went back in a separate save to talk to them. Did you know that the Library of Alexandria has over 400,000 scrolls? It suffered multiple disasters over centuries, including the siege by Julius Caesar. All that knowledge lost. A tragedy for history, really. There is a famous quote that says, "If you want to know the future, look at the past, yet so few respect and study history as they should." Biographies have always been my favorite. I just finished one about Cleopatra. It really shows how she was a strong and shrewd leader, despite myths which have arisen since. My mother would have loved it. Walter, back in your usual spot. What's today's read? A biography of Winston Churchill. The man had his flaws, but his impact on history is undeniable. World War II, huh? That's a bit modern for you. You don't usually stray from the classics. True, but I'm trying to branch out. Good for the mind, you know? Still, I already miss reading about ancient civilizations. Seems you can take the classic professor out of the university, but you can't take the classics out of the professor. I bet you were a fantastic lecturer. What was your favorite era to teach? The ancient Greeks, without a doubt. Nothing else compares. Philosophers questioning the cosmos, democracy taking its first steps, and some of the greatest ideas in human history coming to life. And no matter how much time passes, everyone loves a good Greek tragedy. Thanks, Walter. Enlightening. I saw a kid reading my old book on the bus today. Their face was lit up like they'd found a secret door to another world. I almost said something, but what if that ruined the magic for them? Ghostwriting is like building a house for someone else to live in. You pour your soul into the walls, but you're never allowed to step inside. I keep staring at blank pages, waiting for the words to come, but inspiration feels like a bird that's flown too far away to call back. Do you think it's possible to peak too early? I mean, I was a champion yo-yoer at 8, but I'm guessing you're not talking about yo-yos. No, I used to feel like my writing could really, I don't know, mean something. Now it just feels flat. Ghostwriting pays the bills, but like you're pouring your heart into a canvas you can never sign. Why not write something for yourself again? I've tried a few times, but after the last few failures, I don't know. What if I can't do it anymore? Or Richo. Meet someone who shares love for fantasy and romance. Can't believe my post in the top 10 enemies to love has got 50,000 views. Thinking about my channel lately, I feel like there's more could do it. Maybe try something new. Like what? I don't know, maybe series where I talk about real world love stories. Maybe compare them to fantasy love stories. Sounds like a fun twist. People love a good love story. I think it could work. I hope people like it. All these people must have stories. Oh yeah, Brioni, yeah. Nothing beats the thrill of guessing the murderer correctly in a murder mystery. Some people read the end of a book first because they can't stand not knowing. Not me. You mind if we quickly popped into your shop? I'd like to check something. Sure. Did you see that? You jumped. What? Book just moved on its own. What book? What are you talking about? Is that right? You must think I'm mad. Not at all. Far from the first person to see something mysterious in this place. Well, I suppose I've always loved a good mystery. Do you think this place could be haunted? I wouldn't say haunted. Not in the way you think, but it's definitely a unique little shop. Yeah, you're playing tricks. You talking about me? Obviously. Huh. Cute. We open for business for day 3 and make some healthy profit. Come to my shop and buy some books. Oh no, it is their brains, because it's a Halloween theme. Yes. That's right. Looking. Don't drop my books on the floor. That's incredibly rude. Oh, someone is buying a book. Excellent. 5 change. Hey, £250. Let's unlock another fantasy one. Oh, you know what? Let's just do both. Nice. What do you want, Flying Bookman? Hey, Stefan. Didn't get a chance to thank you the other day. So thanks, I really appreciate the help. Aw, don't make me blush. No trouble at all. Honestly though, I appreciate you not freaking out about me being a book. Yeah, not every day you meet a floating book. Anyway, I should head off now. Hopefully I'll see you later. Take care, friend. Bye for now. Okay. Anybody else out here who wants to have a quick chat? Yep. Here she is again. Brioni. Would have loved to have become a detective like Agatha Christie. I worry the closest I'll ever come is my job as a law secretary. Sometimes I feel like I should just be solving real mysteries instead of just ones in books. You know, if I ever did stumble upon a mystery I could solve, I think I'd probably get too obsessed with that. Maybe that's why I prefer reading about them. Maybe. Been looking through some of the cold cases in town. Something about an unsolved mystery just itches at my brain. Oh, is that so? What cases did you find? Well, not many. This town doesn't have much in the way of crime, except a strange flow of mysterious deaths back in the 80s. What happened? In 1985, a string of unexplained deaths occurred in town. 5 different people suddenly died from strokes or heart attacks. A couple of days later, a man called Stefan was killed in a hit and run. Then everything went quiet. No mysterious deaths ever since. Strange, huh? Did you say Stefan? Well, it couldn't be the same person. The same book. I think I heard about that case before is all. Off you go, love. Emma! I love how romantasy isn't just about love and magic. It's about relationships, sacrifice, and finding your true self. What's your favorite kind of romance? I think I'll always gravitate towards star-crossed lovers or Grumpy versus Sunshine, or both. I haven't found the right inspiration for a new story lately. I guess I just need a spark. Enjoying a coffee? I'm making content about how coffee shops are a great place for a meet cute. That's fun. Is this for your channel? Yeah, I'm just struggling to come up with new ideas. You have a lot of personality in your videos. Maybe focus on connecting with your audience more. They'll love getting to know the real you. I guess it's just so hard to open up sometimes, especially about personal stuff. But I bet your viewers would love to hear about that journey. Maybe you're right. I'll give it a shot. Anybody else? Oh, there's a B. I buy too many books before day 4 and buy another shelf to fill them. Fantasy, and a thriller. Yeah, right. That's fine. Throwing my books on the ground. Oh, again? Mate, that's rude as. Oh, we mean £170. Excellent. Let's unlock... we'll just do both these non-fictions then, yeah. We expand the shelving further. Oh, an N. We are now inspired. Build a workstation. Oh, the bookman is here. The bookman. So what do we got here? Non-fiction, 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 Halloween. Let's have another chat. Brioni. Can't shake the feeling that something isn't right about Stefan's case. It's almost like it's pulling me in. The truth always has a way of being revealed, even if it is in the strangest forms. I can't stop thinking about these cases from the 80s. So strange. I found someone who knew him. They might know more. I'm meeting them today. Ooh. I'm sorry, what are you talking about? The hit and run, Stefan. I haven't been able to stop thinking about it, so I did some digging. And what did you find? An old colleague of Stefan's from the local newspaper. Her name is Linda. Think she knows something more about the case? She says she believes his death wasn't an accident. She tried to tell people back then, but no one took her seriously. I've got to at least see what she says. Oh. Am I the only one who can see Stefan? Talk about me? It might not have been an accident and I need to talk with her. Yeah, it sounds like there might be more to your death. And Fergus, you look lost in thought. What's on your mind? That's Charlie. You think about what aliens would be like if they lived on a water planet. Do you think they'd communicate like sea life on Earth? Like whales with songs or jellyfish with and bioluminescence? It's an interesting thought. Guess I haven't thought about it too much. Maybe it's something we can't even imagine. Maybe they don't use sound or light at all. Maybe they use things we don't even have the senses for. Like what? I don't know, maybe something completely alien, like manipulating water itself to send messages. Like a language made of waves instead of words. Yeah. Maybe they don't even need to use the external world to communicate. Maybe they themselves are fluid dissolved into the water and they interact like one giant hive mind. Makes you wonder if we'd even recognize them as alive if we'd met them. Exactly. Maybe they're right in front of us and we just don't know how to see them. So the people we can interact with don't all look like zombies. I thought it said eating is the worst. No. Eating is so good. Editing is the worst. Yes, I agree with you completely. I spent 2 hours cutting a video down last week. 2 hours a week? Is that all? Those are some rookie numbers. I hit a milestone with 10,000 subscribers. That's kind of wild. Good for you, love. I have a date next week. Do you think I should talk about it on my vlog? Sure. Okay, so I got invited to this event for book bloggers and podcasters, and I have no idea if I should go. Why not? Sounds like your kind of thing. I mean, yeah, but it's kind of intimidating. It's a networking event. A lot of big-time book influencers will be there. You mean bookfluencers? All the book talkers will probably be there? Ugh. That sounds like a great opportunity. You could meet people who love the same things you do. I know, but what if I don't fit in, or worse, what if I embarrass myself? These people have massive followings, and I'm just me. Can relate. You're selling yourself short. Your vlog is great and you're passionate. That's what matters. Maybe you're right. Maybe I should go, even if it's scary. That's the spirit. There's no growth in the comfort zone, love. Alright, more books. A bookshop next to a bakery. That definitely sounds about right. Come on, people. Oh, jeez. Think I'm doing it okay? I still got 3. Excellent. Somebody else already walked in here. Please don't throw my books around. Buy my books. Nice. Making the money. Whoops. Ugh. It is dropped. Day 5 gets us enough cash to unlock the self-checkout, but it takes a few more days before we can afford to actually buy one. Self-checkout and workstation. Oh, they're both pretty spenny. All right, we're gonna have to just keep cranking out book sales. 347 bickies. Another thriller? Yeah. Brioni. It's strange, you know, how something so old can suddenly matter so much. Once you dig into the past, it has a way of resurfacing. People, places, secrets. They never really go away. I've just got this feeling that this case is going to change everything. Brioni, would you like to be temporarily employed in my bookshop? What? Why? Just trust me and try not to freak out. Fine, but why would this help? There he is. The man himself. You're a Pisces. I know. People always guess Virgo. Oh, you meant I'm a floating talking book? Yeah, weird, right? Don't worry, you get used to it. I don't understand. This is Stefan. He resides here in the shop. He has ever since he died in front of the shop almost 40 years ago. Your Stefan. As in my Stefan. I mean, my case. The case. Stefan? Stefan? I know, it's a lot, but I heard you were looking into my case. That you thought it was not an accident. It's true, your old colleague Linda from the paper told me everything. I'm so sorry, Stefan, for what happened to you, but I promise, I'm going to solve your case. Thank you, Brioni. Now tell me everything. Nice. I love how sci-fi isn't just about space, it's about all life and how it interacts with the universe. If you could live on one sci-fi world, which would you pick? I'd choose Avatar, riding around on an alien dragon. Yes, please. Man, I need to find my next 5-star read. I'm in such a lull right now. Do you know the worst part about reading a great book? What's that? I have no idea when I'll next find a book this good. What was the last book that made you feel that way? Birds of Time. It was all about the evolution of these penguin-like creatures on this ice planet. It was so good. Glad you think so, mate. Richard. Fantasy should feel like magic, you know? Like you're stepping into another world. But lately, everything I write just feels like deja vu. Where's the spark? Do you ever feel like you're chasing something you can't name? Like there's a story out there waiting for you, but you keep missing the turn? I found this old notebook today. It's full of half-finished ideas, like a map with no destination. But for the first time in years, I feel like maybe I could finish one of them. You've got that look again, like you're a million miles away. I got an email today. A studio wants me to consult them on a game script. They said my old book had a voice they couldn't forget. That's amazing. They see something in you. But it's not my story. It's theirs. I'd just be a spark in the machine, lighting someone else's fire. Or maybe you're the spark that makes it come alive. Don't sell yourself short. Maybe. The book club event was incredible. I met so many people who actually got me. I was asked to collaborate with a fantasy book podcaster. This is surreal. My last date didn't go very well, but at least it gave me material for my channel. Yeah, that's the right attitude. You look very nice. Oh, thanks. I'm waiting for a date. Is this the same person as last week? No, that didn't work out. This is someone I met at the book event, Danny. I was on their podcast, and after, they asked me to meet them for coffee. That sounds lovely. The event was a real success then. Yeah. I have to thank you for encouraging me to go. So wholesome. So wholesome. Permanently 9:59 AM. Books. Looks like bolognese. Falling out of his locks. Man, very successful day. Oh, he's throwing more books around. Bolognese man. That's incredibly rude, mate. Nice. 500 bickies. Halloween and romance. Oh.
Good to see you again. I see the shop's really coming along. How are you finding it? Good. Yes, it's going really well. Fantastic. Glad the shop's in your hands now. The last owner had a thing for romance. Even tried to wrap me in a pink dust jacket. Actually, they were onto something. The world does need more romance. I miss them.
Self-checkout. Pretty self-explanatory and a very useful upgrade. With customers able to self-checkout, it gives us more time to advertise for more customers out the front.
Gonna do some more chatting while we wait for that. Sometimes when I'm sacking shells, I imagine I'm piloting a starship in deep space. I can't wait to get away and see the world. Have you ever read the Venetian? The Venusian? It's my favorite. I want to write something like that someday. Oh, maybe a play on The Martian? I'd love to go study creative writing someday. Just got to save up enough money. Start selling books, mate. It's pretty lucrative. What are you working on? Nothing. Well, it's just some notes for something. Oh yeah? Is it a story? Yeah, well, I had some ideas for a sci-fi story, but it's probably not any good. What's it about? So there's this team of space explorers and they come across a beacon emitting into space. They investigate and find this mysterious artifact, which turns out to be ancient artificial intelligence. They accidentally wake it up, and then I'm not sure. Maybe it helps save them, or tries to kill them? I'm kinda stuck. It sounds like you have a great start. You should definitely keep working on it. I'm sure inspiration will find you. Books! We'll talk to Brienne first. I can't believe I actually talked to a ghost book. The universe is such a strange place. This investigation just became so much more important. Here he comes again. So, as I said last time, you seem to have been investigating the food poisoning cases in town, but believed them to be poisoned. Yes, I remember now. I'd been reading about the Zodiac Killer, and it turns out the mum of the suspect died from strychnine poisoning? Strychnine? It's a pesticide commonly used as rat poison. What? I know things. Well, this poison causes symptoms which can be mistaken for strokes or heart attacks, which is what was put down as the cause of the death for all 7 deaths. But you didn't believe that. Well, you see, I'd been put in charge of obituaries for these people, and whilst investigating their lives to write something meaningful, I learned more about their deaths. I just can't remember anything well ever since, I died. I'll look into it, Stefan, don't worry. Let's see how this self-checkout works. Oh, you are going to self-check yourself out. Excellent. Very handy. Oh. Oh. Negative money. That's okay. Non-fiction, non-fiction. Yeah, we'll get them both. Never thought food poisoning could be this complicated. I feel like I'm starting to put the pieces together. I feel like the pieces are right in front of me, but they only make sense when I step back and look at the bigger picture. I just hope I'm looking at this investigation right. There's a lot riding on this. I've spoken to a pathologist I know. He's willing to take another look at the cases from back then. That's amazing. Stefan will be delighted. It's still so hard to believe there's a ghost book in your shop that only employees can see. Yep, it's pretty wild. Well, anyway, the doctor said that if we find something new, evidence of poisoning, it's possible we can reopen the case. What you're doing, it's incredible. Honestly, it's been a thrill for me. Plus, it's good to know it might bring some closure to Stefan and everyone else who never got the answers they deserved. We're gonna sell like 500 books in total. Yeah. Can multiple people self-checkout at the same time? No, but they'll just wait by the looks of things and then go. If it would be worth getting a second one.
Every 25% of a genre we sell, we are rewarded with more decorations for that genre.
Autumn shells. Cute. Is it G? My god, time flies. Quick, quick! Oh, I don't know if you got in time. Non-fiction and thriller. I think you did. Oh, no, you didn't. That's kind of annoying. Where did this come from? Yes, looks kind of like a jellyfish. Oh, no, we don't have enough for the workstation. What updates do you have for us? I still can't wrap my head around the idea that there's a ghost book helping me solve a mystery. I'm so grateful the doctor agreed to look at the case. I hope we find the justice for Stefan he deserves. Oh, here it comes again. They've confirmed it. The poison was strychnine. The police have reopened the case and started investigating possible connections between the victims. So it's real. After all these years, the truth is coming out. Yes, they're using new techniques. They'll find the person responsible this time. They just need to find the right lead. Wait, I remember now. I was investigating a few places where people brought their food. Each of the households where someone died had recently purchased food. Is it the bakery? Right next door? What, so we're thinking food poisoning, but accidentally or on purpose? I'm not sure, but do you think that might help the investigation? It can't hurt. I'll pass it on. I just need to make up an excuse other than a ghost book told me. It's probably a good idea. I tried writing last night, but I kept deleting everything. Maybe I'm not cut out for this. My dad said creative writing isn't a real career. Maybe he's right. I've just finished the best space opera last night. It's given me so many ideas for my book. Oh hey, I'm glad I caught you. I have news. Oh? I submitted a short story for an online competition. I'm hoping to earn some extra cash. That's amazing to hear. Well, I have you to thank, and your shop. You inspired me. I can't take the credit, but you're right about the books. They can inspire us to reach for new horizons. So true. Anyways, I just wanted to say thanks. You're welcome, Chief. I've been reading about the fall of the Roman Republic. It's the classic cautionary tale of power and ambition. It always felt like an important lesson to teach my students. I used to tell my students that history is more than just dates and events. It's about exploring the lives of the people who lived through them and the echoes we see of these societies now. It's tough these days, teaching history and spending time with my beautiful Martha. Those are my two great joys. Now I'm not sure what comes next. You've been quiet today, Walter. Something on your mind? Just thinking about my teaching days. I miss the classroom sometimes. The debates, the discussions, seeing a student's eyes light up with wonder. I've been considering guest lecturing. For all the new technology they use nowadays, I'm not sure I could do it. I'm sure you could find someone to help you with the tech, and I don't mind showing you the basics. It's very kind of you to say. Maybe I'll give it a try. After all, as Cicero said, to teach is to learn twice. No problem. Anything to help my favorite teacher. I mentioned my date with Danny on my vlog, and now half my comments are about it. People are so funny. I've been getting a lot of comments asking for more behind the scenes content. It's so weird to let people see the mess behind the polished vlog. I've been collaborating with Danny more. People really like us together. That's a serious face. What? No, actually, it's good news. I got an email from a brand, a big one. They want to sponsor me. Actual money for my content. That's amazing. Why do you look like you're about to pass out? Because this is all beginning to feel real. If I take this deal, I'm not just a book lover with a vlog anymore. I'm a business owner, and that's scary. You can be both. This is just proof that other people take joy in watching you talk about your passion. Maybe you're right. Maybe I should seriously consider saying yes. Congratulations! Ah, non-fiction shelves. Cool. The day is too short. This person might be buying, but... Nah. Too slow. I made 56 bucks apparently. Two non-fictions. Yep, we'll get both. We buy and place the workstation. How does this work? So, you have come this far. Are you interested in writing and publishing books? Sure. Yeah. You know, I do have an idea or two about a book. That's exciting. You know, I always wanted to be a writer, even started writing notes about a book. It's a coming-of-age story of a young farmer who finds an old stone. Then it turns out to be a dragon egg. Then the young farmer gets chased by orcs. And then... Sorry, getting a little bit carried away.
So, gather inspiration from things around you, either outside or by selling books. Using inspiration, you can start a new book in the workstation. Expand on it by adding a title and a cover image. Of course, you'll then need to add chapters. This will require more inspiration. Don't worry, you won't be writing the entire book. You will pick the chapter titles only, the rest will happen magically. Oh, magic. Finally, you unlock the publishing options where you can pick the genre for the book too. The price is determined automatically by the length of the book. Once published, you can sell it. Go back to the book order menu and voila, you will find your own title. Happy writing! Okay, open the workstation. Start book. Untitled book. Okay. Add title. Oh, I like the purple one. Looks good. Cool. Save and close. Close. We don't know what it's going to be yet, so we'll just leave it as that. The police reopening the cases. It feels like we're on the right track now. The wheels of justice turn slowly, but they do turn. We're so close now. I can feel it. They tracked him down. It was the butcher. He'd be using rat poison and there was cross-contamination. It was an accident. He panicked and fled town after. The butcher? You mean Tony? I'd interviewed him about his use of rat poison on the property a week or so after the deaths. A couple of days before You remember him, Stefan? This is a horrible question, but do you think it's possible he might have been the one who hit you? I don't know. I never saw who it was. I'm so sorry, Stefan. You were trying to reveal the truth. You deserved better. But thanks to you, there are families who will get justice for what he did. That means a lot. At least it wasn't in vain. It wasn't. The truth is out there now, thanks to you. Thank you for your help with this, Brioni. Yes, thank you. Charlie. I looked up creative writing programs last night. Some of them sound incredible. I'm going to have to pick up some more shifts if I want to save up enough for university. I'm so nervous about the short story competition. I wonder when I'll hear back. Can I ask you something? Of course. Do you ever worry about being stuck? You mean like in this town? Yeah. I mean, I love this town and love the people, but there are some people who have lived here all their lives. I don't want that to be me. I understand. We all picture our lives differently. I was born and raised here, and I've always wanted to stay. But for many years, I worked as an accountant, even though it was my dream to have a bookshop. So I understand feeling stuck. I'm sorry, I didn't mean staying in this town was bad. No worries, I understand. Your dream is different than what your life looks like now. Exactly. That's perfectly normal. All I can say is that you never know. Things change. If you work at a goal every day, you'll be that much closer to achieving it. Like you and your bookshop. Exactly. You're right. I just need to keep my eye on the goal. Attaboy. Alright. More books. More sales. Rinse and repeat. Hey, more romance. It'd be nice if it let... It'd be nice if they let them continue, like, finish their sale and then leave. Hey, friend. You know what? I've not been outside in a long time. What's the weather like today? I think it's sunny. Sunny. Oh, I loved a sunny day back when you know. I'd spend my lunch breaks in the park reading books. What's your favorite weather to rain in? Rainy. Doesn't that sound lovely? Nothing like the perfect weather to curl up with a good book. Correct. Richard. I've been looking into game writing. It's not just about words, it's about choices, consequences, all these branching paths. It's like building a maze where every turn tells a different story. I spent hours debating whether to take the job. What if I'm not good enough? But what if I am? The studio wants me to help with their world's mythology. I've been digging into old legends, weaving them together, and it's the first time in years I felt excited. I think I might actually like this. Game writing, I mean. Why does that sound like you're confessing to a crime? Because it wasn't the plan. The plan was another novel. Something big, redeeming, not this. Maybe the masterpiece isn't what you create, it's how you create it. This could be your way back to the words. Or it could be another dead end. Or it could be the path you never saw coming. I finally learned how to say no to the things that don't feel right. I've been getting a lot of messages from people who say my content has inspired them to start their own vlogs. I was on Danny's podcast again. It was so much fun. I like them a lot. What's wrong? You're making that face again. I think I made a mistake. The brand has asked me to change a ton of things about how I run the vlog. Nothing huge, but enough that it just doesn't feel authentically me anymore. I suppose they want their product shown a certain way. Exactly, and this sponsorship is a big deal, but I started this vlog because I love books, not because I wanted to be a walking ad. So what do you want to do? I don't know. I love that I'm making this work, but if I lose what makes my content mine, then what's the point? Sounds like you already know the answer. Maybe you're right. Okay, so I put the USB stick in the hole and then the files pop up on the screen. Got it. Now I just need to work out which way up this stick needs to go. My daughter came to visit and she showed me how to make a computer slide presentation. I'm quite the technology wizard now. I'm putting together a presentation on early philosophers of ancient Greece. I'm calling it, Did Philosophy Kill the Gods? How did the guest lecture go? Better than I expected. It felt good to be back in front of a classroom. I'm glad to hear it. Did you have any good debates? We did have a pretty lively discussion about the role religion plays in maintaining moral order within a society. Nice. I'm sure the students had a blast. Do you think you'd ever go back to teaching full-time? Oh no, not at my age. Keeping up with all those young minds, well, it was more exhausting than I remember. But they did ask if I would do 2 more lectures this year, but I'm not sure. Whatever brings you joy, I always say. You've got to look after yourself first and foremost. That's good advice. I'll definitely think about it. Open! Come and buy my books. Nice. Hey, thrillers. Was it like, yeah, 20 or 25% and you unlock a little bit. Like to make them put the books back on the shelf and not just drop the damn books. Ah. Who's gonna buy one? A fantasy and a romance. That's annoying. Did that come from here? Alright, let's open again. One more sale. Nice. Okay. Excellent. 500 bickies. Romance and fantasy. Cool. So we need... stick. Alright, let's unlock the Voomba station. Voomba! Oh, it's $100. That's pretty good. Just stick him over there. Ah! What a cute little robot. Can we add a chapter? Chapter title. Knights of the Starship. Save and close. Let's add a title. Droid and Star Command. Star Command. Save and close. I showed a chapter to a mate at the shop. They actually liked it. I mean, they had notes, but they liked it. I saw a post from last year's contest winner. Their book is getting published. Imagine if that could be me someday. I've rewritten my first page like 10 times. Turns out, starting is the hardest part. How's it going, kid? Not bad, I'm just restless. Waiting for results from the writing competition. I keep telling myself, I don't care either way, but I do. It's tough when you put your heart into something, but no email will change the fact that you did something incredible. Even if it's a rejection, even if it was just a waste of time. Absolutely, because next time you'll learn from it and do even better. You're right. I've been getting more personal in my vlogs. People are really connecting with it. It's not a series on about real life love stories, and it's been so fun to make. I have a date with Danny next week. Things are going really well. I have an update. I officially ended the sponsorship. I want to stay authentic to my brand. That was very brave. How do you feel? I feel nervous but good. I even spoke about it on my vlog and people have been so kind and supportive. I even gained a couple thousand followers. That's amazing. You should be proud of yourself. Staying true to ourselves isn't always easy. Thank you for always being so supportive. I wrote a questline today that actually made me emotional. It's the first time in years my words have felt real. The studio asked me to write the main character's dialogue. I forgot how much I love giving voices to people who don't have one. I still think about my books, but this feels like a step forward, like I'm creating something new. You seem lighter lately, like something's shifted. I stopped fighting it. Writing for a game isn't less than, it's just different, and maybe that's okay. You're finding your way, that's what matters. It's not what I expected, but it feels right, like I'm finally telling stories again, even if they're not mine. Maybe they're not yours, but they're still yours to tell. You're the one breathing life into them. Yeah, and for the first time in a long time, it doesn't feel like I'm just borrowing someone else's voice. Oh, no, Roomba Man is going to come and pick it up. I think I definitely need another one of those. Red Chamber. No, I don't have it, sorry. Yeah, these people are all waiting. Are you stuck on a bookshelf? Or on a person? No one's throwing books around back here anywhere. Okay, I'll clean this up if you're going to get stuck on the bookshelf, man. Rude. You're not doing a very good job. Hey, more fantasy books. Unless you buy something. No, you don't have enough time. You don't have enough time. Nah. Sci-fi and fantasy. Cool. Oh, she's back. I can't believe they found the culprit. I can't believe I helped. I just wish I could know what really happened that night. I wonder what the culprit will say. Why did he do it? I just thought you'd want to know. They've arrested him. He's an old man, and he said the guilt's been eating away at him for years. Oh, Tony, why did you do it? Apparently, he hadn't even realized he was the cause of all the deaths until you came asking questions, Stefan. It had been an accident, a lack of proper hygiene and cross-contamination. What about Stefan? Did he say anything? After he realized what he'd done, he decided to flee town. It was a dark night, a thunderstorm. He hit something but never stopped to see what it was, or who. He says he always secretly knew he had hurt someone else, but he couldn't face it on top of everything else. What a coward. So he's saying it was just the wrong place at the wrong time? It wasn't an attack to keep the secret? So he says. I believe him. He was always a good man. He just did something stupid and people suffered as a consequence. That's kind of you to stay, Stefan. Regardless, he'll probably be in jail for the rest of his days. Too right. I take comfort in knowing it was an accident after all. Just the wrong place at the wrong time. I thought he went like all the way over this side last time. Maybe I should put him down here. 2 sci-fis. Have you been putting yourself out there, advertising the shop? You goddamn right I have. Back in my day, people were a lot friendlier. Yes. Yeah, I've been getting the word out. Good on you. Oh, here we go. Upgrade movement speed, upgrade cleaning speed. Reset stuck Roomba. Yeah, right. Well, we're not doing that. I want to build another self-checkout and see if they will use it. Put another one there. They're not quite centered, but whatever. I'm trying to write something new, but it's hard when my brain is stuck on the contest. Man, this contest has been going on for a long time. I was thinking about what you said, and no matter what happens to the competition, I'm proud that I tried. I had the best idea for my next short story. It's about robot mermaids. I got the email! And, what's the verdict? I won! I mean, 3rd place, but still. That's incredible. I knew you had something special. So what did you win? Well, 1st place won a £10,000 grant to study creative writing at any university in the UK. I won £3,000, but between that and my savings from working at the shop, I think I have enough. Can't you apply for student finance to help with the expenses at university? Yeah, but it only covers tuition, really. If your parents earn in a certain range, you get next to no support for living expenses because your parents are supposed to help. But mum needs every penny. Sounds like a bad system. Good thing you won that grant. Exactly. Now I just have to apply and get in somewhere. You can do it, mate. I'm doing a live stream for my subscribers this weekend, and I'm honestly nervous. It feels so exposed. I've been collaborating with Danny on a new video series. We're calling it Love in Books and Life. I just hit 50k subscribers. This whole journey is surreal. Danny and I are official now. That's wonderful news. You guys have been spending a lot of time together. Yeah, it's a lot to balance work, the vlog, and a relationship, but I think it's worth it. Well, it sounds like you're building something beautiful. Yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes. It must be nice that you have similar passions for romance and fantasy. So nice. We have so much fun appearing on each other's platforms and helping bounce ideas off each other. I saw this poster at the university last week. It was for a grief support group. I don't know if it's my thing, but maybe it's worth considering. I was rereading some of Martha's letters yesterday. It was one she wrote when she was away with her girlfriends in the south of France. Oh man, did that woman have spirit. I read online it can be good to get a pet after a loss. Someone to keep you company. Another cat might be nice. Getting some kitty catties soon ourselves. You mentioned a grief support group. Did you end up going in the end? I did. I wasn't sure what to expect, but it was comforting to be around people who understand. What did you talk about? I shared a bit about Martha and we talked a bit about our letters. They seemed genuinely interested. That's wonderful. Sometimes sharing our stories helps us heal. It's true, and as painful as it is to relive those memories, there is still a comfort in knowing her memory is still alive. Now you're working. So you can check out, more people can check out at the same time? Yes, that's what we want. Go Boomba, go. Lost $102, yeah right. 2 more books, fantasy and sci-fi. They looked exactly the same. It's over now. I can't believe we really did it. I wish Stefan could have found these answers back then. Justice has its own timing. It doesn't always happen when you want it, but it comes when it needs to. I just hope Stefan finds some peace now. This case, it made me realize something. I need to go back to school and get my graduate diploma in law. I'm going to become a detective for real. I think that's a great idea. I'm so happy for you, Brioni. I'm still so sorry, Stefan, for any sadness the investigation caused. Don't apologize, you did an incredible thing. You got the justice for me and all those people, and whilst I don't hold anger towards Tony, I'm glad he's facing his justice now. Well, you helped me a lot in the investigation. Maybe we can work together in the future. Keep those journalism skills from rusting. That sounds like an offer I can't refuse. Here's to old chapters ending and new stories beginning. Hey! Oh, I sold 100 books. And completed Brioni's story. I still can't believe I won. I keep expecting them to email me like, sorry, wrong person. I keep rereading the judge's comments. They actually liked my writing. That means maybe I can really do this. I think I'm going to do it. I'm actually going to apply for a creative writing course. Man, this university application stuff is hard. Do you need any help? No, I think I got this. Just trying to find time between work and writing. What part are you working on now? I have to write an essay about why I'd make an ideal candidate. Well, winning a countrywide short story competition sounds like a solid selling point. Haha, yeah. They'd be lucky to have someone so talented. Oh, there's no letters down here. That's fine. I just posted a video about the balance between business and passion. It's something I've been thinking about a lot lately. I'm planning a vlog announcement next week. It's something I've never done before. It's so crazy to think about how much my life has changed. I never expected any of this. I have something big to announce. I'm going to be doing my vlog full time, and I'm going to be joining forces with Danny. That's amazing. That's a big leap. How do you feel? Honestly, a little terrified. It's all happening so fast, but I think it's the right move. We both have such a consistent and amazing fan base. I think they'll support a permanent collaboration. That makes sense. You guys are on each other's platforms all the time. Exactly. It felt like a logical next step. I'm proud of you. You've come a long way. I know. Who would have thought I'd be vlogging full-time with someone I met through my vlog? It's a strange life. And it took 2 hours to sell 100 books. They're selling 500 books. Hey, more sci-fi. Someone else just take it? Oh, it's the end of the day anyway. Non-fiction and sci-fi. We do some redecorating with some of our new shelving we have unlocked.
Cool, then we've got our 2 checkouts. There's basically all of our money. That's fine. I hit submit. My applications are officially out in the universe now. Waiting might actually be the worst part of being a writer. I wonder if the future me is looking back at this moment, knowing how it all turned out. I got in! You did? I know, right? I mean, I got rejected from Oxford, but that was a long shot. But Leeds and Birmingham both said yes. Can you believe it? So, what's next? Next, I pick where I want to go. Look for accommodation and finalize student finance loans to cover tuition. Thank goodness I saved up so much money for living expenses. It will really help. I'm proud of you, kid. Thanks. I can't do that. Right, Halloween and thriller. Oh, we can finish our book. Add a chapter. Space Doc.
We gain enough inspiration to add more chapters to our book.
Laser Ogre. And we might just go technology. Is it double G? No. And consequence. Save and close. Publish. This sounds like it's a sci-fi book. Publish. Hey! There it is. Save and close. Close. So now I can also... There it is. Droid and Star Command. Order. We'll do a round. My boss was weirdly supportive when I told them I was leaving. Said they always knew I wouldn't stay forever. I'm going to have to say goodbye to this tower soon. That feels surreal. I don't know if I'm ready, but I do know I want this. This bench has seen a lot. Every time I sat here, I imagined being somewhere else, and now I'm finally going. Well, hopefully we'll be seeing each other again before too long. Of course, I have to come back and visit Mum and my friends, and my favourite bookshop. Well, the bookshop is going to miss you, and I'm going to miss it, but it's time to write the next chapter. Hey, there's Charlie's story. Brioni. I can't wait to start a new investigation with Stefan. We make a great team. It's been so long since I was last in school. I wonder if it's changed much. Just call me Agatha Christie. I'm going to be a real-life detective. I can't wait to start a new investigation. Oh yeah, that's just going to keep going. I decided to adopt a cat, a 7-year-old tabby called Patty. Patty Smith was always Martha's favourite singer. It felt like a sign. I went to the grief support group again and took a couple of letters for them to read. It's nice that they get to know Martha, even with her gone. Patty is such a lady of leisure. I brought her every toy, scratch post, and treat this town sells. Oh hey Walter, what's new with you? It's funny you ask. Something crazy happened. Oh, what's that? Well, this lady in the support group, Linda, she writes for the local paper. Well, she and I got chatting after last week's session. She said she was really moved by my letters and wanted to pitch them to her boss as a column. Can you believe it? Wow, that's big. Is that something you'd want to do? I'm not sure. It feels strange to share something so personal with the world, but Martha always said our story was worth telling. Maybe this is the way to do it. I had a dream about my old book last night, but it wasn't a novel. It was a game, a living, breathing world. Someone on the team called my work lyrical. I forgot how much I love that word. It's like music for the soul. I used to think I had to write novels to prove I was a real writer, but maybe the story matters more than the format. The studio wants me on another project. Bigger scope, more world building. That's great. They must really value your voice. Yeah, and it got me thinking. I think I want to work on my own story for a game pitch. Now that sounds like a fantastic idea. Yeah, but what if they hate it? What if it's not good enough? And what if they love it? What if this is the beginning of something extraordinary? Hurry! No. He's gonna drop my books. Romance and Halloween. Don't mind me, I was just reading the latest sci-fi novel. I always loved a good sci-fi. Anything with real science and a strong character development. What about you? What's your favorite? Probably thriller. Thriller. Oh, good pick. Love a mystery. Used to always try and solve cases when I was a journalist. You should chat with Brioni. She works as a legal secretary. I hear she loves a mystery. Yes. Funny that. No matter where I end up, this place is where the story started, and I won't forget that. This town feels different now that I know I'm leaving. I thought you already left, mate. Danny and I are airing our first collaboration vlog tomorrow. So exciting. I'm so thankful for my followers. They really supported me through my journey. I'm so glad I decided to share my whole story. The messy, the beautiful, and the real parts. I still can't believe how well the new collaboration with Danny is going. We've only been doing it for a little while, but our videos are getting so much engagement. That's fantastic. You've built such a strong community around your vlog. People can see the chemistry between you two. Yeah, it's crazy. It feels like everything we do just clicks. The comments have been so positive and people really enjoy seeing us interact. It's like they're rooting for us to succeed. It's because you're authentic. You both have that spark that makes people want to follow along. Now you're both in this together, building something bigger. It feels like we're taking this to the next level. We're even talking about expanding the series, doing more behind the scenes content, and maybe even live streams together. It's nerve-wracking but exciting. You're pushing your boundaries and it's paying off. I'm sure your followers will love every step of it. I hope so. It's just all a little overwhelming, but in the best way possible. I'm really proud of what we've built. You should be. You're turning your passion into something incredible. Thanks for always believing in me. I wouldn't be here without your support. Hey, another one. I found this old letter I wrote to Martha back when she was working night shifts at the hospital. We were like ships passing in the night. These really helped us stay connected. I carry this post-it around with me everywhere. It's the last thing Martha ever wrote. It's just a shopping list, but still, every scrap of her is priceless now. I'm really glad I have Patty to keep me company. She's been a great sounding board for choosing which letters should go into the column. Hey Walter, how goes the column? It's harder than I thought. Picking the right letters is delicate, preserving their spirit without revealing too much. Some things are just for us. I understand. It's your story to share. Any favorites so far? I found one from the day I defended my PhD. She slipped it in my coat pocket. Mum always thinks I'd end up with a doctor. Thanks for making her right. I'll never hear the end of it now. M. It made me smile. That's beautiful. So what happens after you send them in? Linda does the editing, obscuring names and shaping the story. She's been sending drafts to keep me involved. Good. It's important you can provide input. I'm grateful for all she's doing. Martha would be proud that the world will see the love we shared. I used to think failure was the end of my story. Turns out it was just a plot twist. Writing games wasn't the dream I planned for, but maybe it's the dream I needed. I spent years looking back. Now, for the first time in a long time, I'm looking forward. Did you pitch your idea? Not yet, but I finished the draft. The dialogue's rooted in lyrical prose like the world itself is singing. I don't know if people will connect with it. It sounds beautiful and unique. You could even weave music into it. Let the words and melodies dance together. It'd elevate the whole thing, maybe even draw in music lovers. That's genius. I need to say all of that in my pitch. Hold on, I need to write this down. You're onto something special. Who says a game can't be art? Exactly. Why can't it be more than just a game? Why can't it be an experience? Halloween and fantasy. Yeah, I didn't even have time to buy it.
We spend some hard-earned cash to unlock the direction signs.
How expensive are they? $500? And we can build the direction sign. Can I do anything with it? Or is it just...
With 3 of the 5 stories completed, I opt to smash out some book sales and improve the store when we have the cash. With some direction signs in place, the self-checkouts and Roomba, the store essentially runs itself. All we need to do is advertise to get more customers and restock books at the end of each day. Between recording sessions, I worked out how to get the lights back on in the shop.
What? Turn the indoor lights back on. That's better. Oh my god, I can see in here again. Excellent. Can I upgrade the Roomba while we're here? Upgrade its movement speed. There we go. Then we'll upgrade his cleaning speed. Yes, people come in, buy books. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, got 4. Nice. Alright, we're gonna make sure they're actually buying books. Oh my god, there's so many people here. Nice. Sold lots of non-fiction stuff. Oh, and now the day's over. We still lost money. But because of the direction sign that we bought. Yeah, righto. Oh, sick. Oh, hey there, friend. Did I hear you writing your own story? Yes, and it's going well. I think people will like it. That's fantastic. I'm so proud of you. Don't be afraid to publish it. You could sell it here if you wanted to. Have I? Have I sold my own book? Oh man, look at all these that are everywhere. Come on, Roomba. Oh, he's so fast now. Look at him go. I made a fair few bickies. I think we can unlock... Yeah, we'll unlock the storage, but we won't be able to buy it yet. No one else has dropped books anywhere. Hey, there's 200 books. The storage is 250. Wonder how much you can put in here. 8 or 9 is what it looked like. Richard, I got lost in the world I'm creating today. It felt like coming home. The more I work in this, the more I realize maybe I was never just a novelist. Maybe I was always a storyteller. It's strange. The more I build this game, the more it feels like I'm creating something that could outlast me. How's the pitch going? I sent it off today. It's terrifying, but it's also exhilarating. So what is the story? You play the Dreamweaver, a wandering bard whose music shapes reality. You are tasked with mending or breaking the realm depending on whether you align good or evil. That sounds incredible. You should be proud no matter what happens. You're putting yourself out there. Yeah, and for the first time in a long time, I feel proud of my work. Oh, good on you, Richard. Nice, so we got the next level of romance. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay, I think we did pretty well there. It really should give you a total at the bottom of how many you sold. What if they say yes, and then it goes on to become someone's favorite game? What if it changes them, the way stories once changed me? There's something magical about building a story where the player decides how it unfolds. It's like one of those old choose your adventure books. Yeah man, those books were sick. I think I played one once. And never again. I played one, I read one once. They emailed me back and they want to meet in person. This could be it. Did you hear back from the studio or some more time warping? They want to make the game, it's happening. See, all that doubt, all that fear, it led to this. It's not the story I envisioned years ago, but I truly believe it's the one I'm meant to tell. So when does this all begin? Oh, a while. The script is only half the battle. The development team might spend years creating my world. Well, I'll be the first in line at release. Nice one, Richo. Come on, people. Come and get the books in ya. Oh man, we have so much money. Hell yeah, book capitalism. More sci-fi? What's up, Stefan? Been thinking recently about how strange it is that I'm here. In this shop, you mean, or as a book? Both. It certainly wasn't one of the afterlife options I was ever told about. You mind me asking, do you remember anything about what happened? I was just minding my own business walking home, and then bam, I got hit. I don't remember anything after except suddenly I was here, looking like this. I didn't even know anyone could see me until Mrs. Jenkins came to work the next day. Poor woman, I scared her half to death. It's so strange. It is, but you know, I think it was meant to be. If it weren't for that night, I wouldn't have ended up here with you. I'm not sure if that's a blessing or a curse, being stuck with me. Don't worry, I'd definitely call it a blessing. Oh, thanks, mate. You're so kind. I spent years running from my failures. Now I'm running towards something new. Maybe my story isn't meant to be told in a book. Maybe it's meant to be lived. I don't know what the future holds, but for the first time in years, I'm excited to find out. It's funny, I used to think I had to write books to matter. Now I'm creating something that lives in people's hands, experiences, not just words. You've always been a storyteller. Now you're just telling stories in a new way. I'm starting to believe that. You sound happy. Yeah, I think I am. Oh, so good, mate. Linda and I have agreed on the first draft. Now she's just got to get the okay from her boss. This is nerve-wracking. We weren't sure whether to keep the articles in chronological order, but decided it was important for the readers to know the end at the beginning. It's about our journey after all. We had a reading of the final draft at our last support group meeting. Everyone really loved it. I saw your first column in the paper. How did it feel? It feels surreal seeing something so personal in print. Strange, but also oddly comforting. I wanted to share our story without giving too much away. Well, you both did a great job. The writing was beautiful, and the way the letter excerpts were incorporated was very clever. I think Martha would have liked it, you know? I think so too. For only one article, I feel like I know Martha better now. I can't wait to continue reading over the coming weeks. Over the coming weeks, even. That's exactly what I was hoping for. This is my way of making sure her memory is never truly gone. So wholesome. Almost makes me want to vomit. Oh, that's my book! No one's bought it? Someone bought it and threw it on the ground. How rude. Did you know that some of the oldest love letters ever found are from ancient Mesopotamia? They were written on clay tablets, and yet their words still speak across time. I've always found it fascinating how ancient societies wrote about love. The Romans had a whole festival dedicated to it, Valentine's Day. Of course, named after a martyr. Makes you think about the layers of history behind modern traditions. It's incredible how love stories transcend the ages. I like to think about the people in ancient civilizations who lived and loved just like we do today, even if we'll never know their names. Any interesting feedback from readers? Quite a bit, actually. One woman wrote to say the column helped her deal with her own loss and gave her something to hold on to. That's incredible, to have that kind of impact. It really is. Another reader mentioned it made her stop and appreciate the little moments with her family more. It sounds like your story is really touching people. I didn't expect that. I thought it was just for me. Just a way to remember Martha, but it feels like it's reaching people in ways I didn't imagine. On you, Walt. Top bloke. More direction signs. Do I have to be closer to it? Right, that should be heaps. We probably can. Let's expand to the right. Wow. Oh my goodness. This place can be insanely large. Righto. Righto, mate. I'm not a one-hit wonder anymore. I'm just getting started. I used to think I was chasing a dream. Now I feel like I'm building one. Didn't you say that just before? I used to think stories were about perfection, but now I see they're about connection, about reaching someone. I have news. The company has started doing some market research to do with my pitch. And what's the response been like? Really positive. They think it could be a hit. They even assigned more manpower to the development to speed up the timeline. Isn't that crazy? That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. You found a way to take your passion and turn it into something unique that people can't help but respond to. Thank you for supporting me. I don't think I'd be here without your support, or your shop acting as a source of inspiration all these years. All these years, mate? What are you talking about? Man, the time dilation in this universe is crazy. Hey! And there we've completed Richard's story. Excellent. Alright. Walter. I once read that grief is just love with no place to go. It's a thought that stayed with me for a long time. We hold on to the love we lost, but where does it go when they're gone? Very philosophical. Philosophical? That's the word. I've been thinking a lot about the different ways people grieve. Some people throw themselves into their work,
some into memories, some even take up hobbies. It's strange how grief manifests itself in so many forms. I'm learning that it's okay to be sad. Sometimes we think we're supposed to just move on. But it's not that simple. Grief teaches you that. I just read the last article, all about Martha leaving nursing after her diagnosis. How are you doing? That must have been emotional to edit with Linda. Yeah, we've actually just finished editing the last few articles and it's been hard. Reliving those last years together and all the hope and all the despair. I can imagine. There's going to be more than a few tears shed as readers come to the end of this journey. We've all come to love Martha and your story. That means a lot. I was speaking to my daughter the other day and she said how much it meant reading these letters. That she was getting to experience a whole new side of her mum. That's beautiful. She said she's been reading them to her boys as bedtime stories so they can get to know their grandma. She's been adding her own anecdotes too. Made me smile hearing that. Sounds like these columns have put a lot of love into the world. You should be very proud. Thank you, and not just for your kind words. You encouraged me to do this. It means a lot. Good on you, Walter. What a bloke. Alright, but it's back to capitalism. Capitalism time, baby. You don't need work, you don't need the bakery, you need books. You need stories. And I need money. Oh, really? Nobody? Let's get the coffee machine. It costs £1,000? Bruh. Can I just delete it? You, get out of there. Coffee machine. There. What's your epilogue, Richard? I keep thinking about the players. What if this game becomes their favorite world to escape to? I used to think I was running out of stories. Now I feel like I'm just scratching the surface. I used to think I had to do this alone. Now I see how much stronger it is when it's a team effort. Martha always said that the hardest part of losing someone is learning how to live without them. I think that's true, but somehow you do, one day at a time. I find comfort in knowing that the love we shared will live on. Even if the people are gone, I hope this column helps others see that. I'm sure that Martha would be rolling her eyes at all this fuss, but I think deep down she'd be proud. She always did say she'd leave her mark on the world. It's been a few weeks since the last article. Man, the time. How have you been since it ended? Well, at first it was really tough, but I didn't have too long to brood because Linda was approached to turn the column into a book. She asked me to give her my answer by the end of the week, whether we go forward or not. That's incredible, Walter. What are you thinking? I'm going to say yes. I saw how powerful it was to get our story out there. Now we get it seen by an even bigger audience. My Martha, she deserves this. She's going to be beloved and remembered by so many people. Well, congratulations, Walter. This is huge. I'm so proud of you. Thank you. I just hope I do her justice. Oh, good on you, Walter. With all of the stories completed, it's time to fully focus on book capitalism. Oh yeah, the coffee machine. How does it work? I don't... And I can't even view it on the build menu either. Open coffee machine. Or, what? It turns out I need a table and chairs before I can take coffee orders. I'm not particularly fussed about that. I'd rather sell books. I don't want anything to be taking my time other than selling books. And spruiking the bookshop. There's no achievements for selling coffee. And besides, it's a coffee machine. They can make their own coffee. It's not that hard. This isn't a coffee shop. It's a bookshop. We are book bound, not coffee bound. Hey, 300 books. Hell yeah, brother. And then the fantasy stuff. Yeah, cool. You know, I was just thinking, it's funny how people take the time to appreciate books, but always drop them on the floor, but never stop to think about the stories behind them. They only see the cover, the title, but behind every book there's a life, a journey. Don't judge a book by its cover. Maybe that's why I ended up here, because I never got to tell my own story properly. I will write you a book, but now I get to share it with you. I'm glad I could be a part of it. Same here, friend. Same here. Well, why don't we write a book about it? I'm pretty sure that's what you're getting at, mate. You're gonna con me into writing a book about you. My partner comes in to check on me.
Are you winning, son?
Yeah. 1,500 bickies today. Hang on, Stefan. Hold up a sec, mate. Have you met any of the locals in the town yet? I've met all of them. There are always interesting people to meet in town, especially in the park. I hope they like books as much as we do. Go chat with them and find out. You can talk to anybody who sits on a bench outside. That would have been helpful very early on, not right after I'd already finished all the stories. Oh my goodness, all the books are already here. Alright, and we can do the last upgrade. Wow. So much space. Oh my god, look at them all. Best help. Hey, there's 400 bickies. Nothing much notable happens between the sales of 400 and 500 books. Hey, there's 500 books. Sick. With 500 books sold, we now need to pass a handful more days to unlock and sell 20 of each book in all 6 genres. Yeah, I think I'll let our stock just dwindle. I'll only purchase 1 each of the new books. It takes a little longer than I would have liked, as the books unlocked at the end of each day are RNG based, and we can unlock more than 20 books in each genre if we wanted. Given that there are no further achievements after selling 20 books in each genre, I don't see the point of unlocking more than 20. Hey, there's all the non-fiction books. Non-fiction award, hell yeah. Oh! Activate. Yes. I see. This fantasy to get it, and then we need a sci-fi, a romance, and a Halloween. 2 sci-fis, 2 romances, and a Halloween. We're so close. Yes. Nice. Another non-fiction, we don't need it. And another thriller, we also don't need it. And one romance and 2 sci-fis. Oh my god, some purchases. Yes. There's all the fantasies. Which one did you buy? It turns out there isn't much logic to the customers searching for books, in that they will randomly look at empty shelves. In hindsight, I probably could have sold the empty ones to force them to only look at shelves with books on them, and given that I was planning some upcoming renovations anyway. That's probably the most fun. Red. Hey, there's the Halloweens. Oh, very yellow. Oh, yes. You're buying it. Excellent. Nice. Sci-fi. See if anyone comes in to buy a coffee. While waiting for the final book to unlock, I check out the coffee machine again. We place a table and 2 armchairs. We have to wait for them to alert before we can take their coffee orders. Turns out customers are happy to chill in the seat without a hot beverage. Okay. And then he just left. Oh, a coffee order. A macchiato.
How do we make macchiato? Espresso and milk foam. Make. Talk. Hey, how much money did they give me for that? I don't know. Well, at least we got it to work.
According to the end of day report, customers don't appear to give us any money for the coffee they buy anyway.
Wait, you didn't give me any money? Romance! There it is! Give me the last book. Order the last book. Wait for the last book. Pick up the last book. Put the last book on the shelf. Open the store. Profit. Yes! I got in here at the right time. Awesome. Alright, now you're... I think I'll go back to the thriller. Fantasy, even. Fantasy is my favorite. Build menu. Whoops, sorry. B is the build menu. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's start. And the Halloween... Oh, is there a Halloween award? Yes. It's a bit off-center, because there's 6 and I didn't place them on that side far enough. That's okay.
Before we finish, I decided to do some final renovations with the small fortune we have accumulated, with each genre having its own section and all 20 unlocked books on display. Look at that. Look at all of our progress. And with that, we have completed this very cozy, wholesome adventure. If you made it this far, thanks so much for watching. Sold every one of these books at least once. Our little Roomba, all of our awards. Our workstation. And I think that is going to be it.